Hi, thanks for tuning in for Client Heartbeat Monday, something to look forward to on Mondays. My name's Gordon Tan and I'm the CEO and founder of Client Heartbeat, and each Monday we're going to be talking you through some tips and tricks for MSP business owners that's hopefully going to add value to your business. Today's first Client Heartbeat Monday is going to be about how I, within my own MSP, increased our sales conversion rates by 20%. And we're going to be going through 6 points just very quickly and looking at ways that we can optimize that conversion process and hopefully convert more leads. The first way that we improved our conversion rates on leads to sales was we focused on pre-qualification, so pre-qualifying your prospects. Well, what that effectively means is instead of spending copious amounts of technical resources and sales resources chasing every opportunity, vet your prospects so that effectively you're only dealing with the ones that have are the right fit for your business. We did that in a couple of ways. The first way was we really looked for companies where the IT was critical to their business. And the second thing was we were looking for companies that didn't necessarily consider IT as a cost center, but looked at IT strategically and understood the strategic value in IT. If you look at those particular factors when you're vetting particular prospects, it's going to improve your conversion rates as the people that you bring through the funnel are going to be more qualified and you'll have more success with dealing with those particular prospects. The second thing that we did to increase our conversion rates on leads that we were bringing through is to actually facilitate bringing them into the office. Now, this was something that we only discovered fairly late, and I'm probably quite disappointed that I didn't find it out earlier. Bringing particular customers into the office actually does a couple of things. First, it shows a level of commitment from the prospect, and it shows that they're actually invested in the process and that they're genuinely considering buying from you. The second thing is it's generally not practical for you to send your entire sales team, including your solutions architect and your technical manager, all to meet this particular prospect. However, if they're coming into your office, you've obviously got the opportunity to introduce them to 5 or 6 of your key team members and really try to continue to build those relationships, which is super important when you're developing opportunities. The number of touch points it takes, they say, is about 8 overall to build an effective relationship with someone. So you have to make sure that you're continuing to build those relationships wherever possible. The third thing I would recommend to increase conversion is to sell on value. Now, selling on value effectively means not selling on for what it costs, but selling what the customer will pay for it. And really, to do that effectively, you need to quantify all those intangible IT costs, the productivity costs, the lost downtime, the staff frustrations. You need to put a number on all of that. And once you've got a number around it, you can then quantify exactly what the total cost of IT is. So when we're talking about selling on value, what we're effectively talking about is taking that existing productivity cost, downtime cost, staff frustration, putting a number around it, adding it to the current fixed IT costs, which may be their existing ad hoc support relationship, maybe the managed service agreement they have with the current provider. And that really gives you that total cost. So instead of now having to sell a particular cost for what they will consider a cost, you're now selling based on value. You're now selling them a cost saving. And that is going to improve your conversion rate significantly. The fourth way that I would recommend to improve conversion is to really show you're better. Now, what I mean by that is a lot of the time you'll be going into see a particular prospect and you'll be up against a couple of other IT companies all bidding for the same body of work. Now, when you go and see the prospect, if you're like me, they're probably going to sit down and ask you, look, why are you different? Unfortunately, a lot of the time, MSP business owners just go and they pull out their old adjective book and flick through it and find something that they like. Something along the lines of we provide exceptional customer service, or we have the best people, or we truly partner with our clients. But what they fail to really understand is that everyone's pretty much saying the same thing. So how do you really differentiate yourself against your competitors? Because it is important. Now, I would recommend within our MSP, we were known as an award-winning IT service provider. We baked that into our sales process, we baked that into our website, and when we dealt with customers, we tried to discuss that as part of our overall value proposition. Now, there's a number of different award systems out there, but you can obviously use Client Heartbeat, which will allow you to get awards that are MSP centric, based around customer service, and they're independently verifiable. You're going to significantly improve your conversion rate if you can just differentiate yourself in some way from the other MSPs that you're competing for work against. The fifth way that we would recommend using to improve your conversion rate is to really farm your customers. And what I effectively mean by that is the process of sales doesn't actually stop when you've completed the proposal and you've sent it off and you've given them a couple of cold calls. You need to develop a prospect nurturing system that works post-appointment, post-proposal, that regularly keeps you in contact with a particular customer. Now, some of the people that read our blog would have heard us talking about the light switch. You know, IT isn't always a priority for a business owner all of the time, and you want to be the MSP that's around when IT is a priority, and to do that, you need to continuously market to them. I would recommend, you know, within our MSP, within 30 days we used to send them an email newsletter. Then 30 days after that we used to send them a little mini press release which had some of our awards in there, or a testimonial. 30 days after that we used to send them a really interesting article that they could use within their business. And look, this whole process is designed to continue to keep in touch with those prospects that you would otherwise lose track of, and potentially they may have gone elsewhere to look for IT services. The final way that we're going to talk about improving your conversion rates is testimonials. Now, I know most business owners understand the power of testimonials, but I don't think they really have a complete understanding of how significant they can be in terms of improving your overall conversion process. A testimonial from the right customer in the right industry is simply worth gold. I've seen some people, you know, that have a couple of testimonials on their website, and then there's other people that, you know, I'm aware of, such as Scott from IT Leaders, who used to have 12 to 15 pages of testimonials on his website. Now, can you imagine how powerful that is from a credibility, from a rapport building perspective for particular customers or particular prospects that he's dealing with? Most people unfortunately get 1 or 2 testimonials, but the power is in the volume. You know, if you can produce, if a particular prospect asks you for some testimonials and you can produce 10, they're going to be pretty impressed, I would suggest. The other thing you can use is Client Heartbeat. Client Heartbeat will automatically allow you to get testimonials, and it will automatically collect those on your behalf, but it has the added benefit of automatically sharing those testimonials, or encouraging your clients to share those testimonials to their LinkedIn and to their Facebook. So you do get some additional value there. Regardless of whether you use Client Heartbeat or you just collect them manually, I would encourage you to go out and get as many testimonials as you can and bake them into your sales process. So in summary, you know, we increased our conversion rates by 20% within our MSP by following these 6 simple key steps. The first is to pre-qualify. The second is to get them in the office. The third is to sell on value. The fourth is to show you're better. The fifth is to farm and nurture your clients post-appointment. And the sixth is to utilize testimonials to your maximum advantage. I hope you found this video interesting, our first Client Heartbeat Monday, something to look forward to on Mondays. And I look forward to providing you with more of these useful tips and tricks each Monday. Thank you.